collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the second wave of Gashapon Arc Cubes for Ultraman Arc. So you can see here that there are 8 in this assortment. I know at least one of them is just Galaxy Armor again, so I won't be doing that one. But I'll go through, put these all together, put the stickers on, and then we'll take a closer look. So here are the 7 cubes fully stickered up. Like I did mention previously, Galaxy Armor is in this assortment as well, but I'm leaving that one out because I already did the review for the DX version of that. But here in this assortment, we have Ultra no Haha, or Mother of Ultra. We have 80, Great, Z-Earth, Saga, Shining Zero, and Blazer Fadoran armor. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is random, but I noticed we're very heavy on one side of the color wheel. No blues or greens in this assortment. I really have no idea how they pick these things, I'll be quite honest, because we have a couple of, like, you know, older Ultras, but then we just have, like, some forms and things like that over here, so I don't know how they pick them, but we do start with Mother of Ultra here at number 40, and then we have 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46. So that may be the end of it. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that is taking us through. So I really like the stickers, obviously. The holofoil, I think, looks pretty good. You have the where the speaker normally would be, but because these are Gashapon, there are no electronics on them on their own. And the button on the side does not do anything. But then you do have your rail system here on the side. So this is V70. 80 is V73. You can see the holofoil there, looking pretty good. Next up we have Great, 42, and V78. Then we have Z-Earth, 43, V84. I've always liked Saga's design. I think Saga looks really, really cool. Love the holofoil there, 44, and then the code is V95. And then we have Shining Ultraman 0, 45, and this is V98. And then we have Blazer Fadoran Armor, 46, and the code is V18. So even though the V numbers are not sequential, they do escalate. So they do go up as you go through them. Again, I don't know what the numbers ultimately mean. I don't know why they're not in order. I know that there are different kind of codes for the Candy Toy, the Gashapon, and the DX. But again, I don't know what the rhyme or reason is to them. Maybe it has to do with the pin system. That's as much as I can guess. So let's go ahead. Let's jump into checking these out in the Arizer. All right, so we'll just go down the line and pop these in, see what we get. Okay, that was rather uneventful. All right, next up we'll try 80. A little better. Next we have Great. That's an interesting one. That's kind of fun. And then we have Z-Earth. Ugh, that was kind of terrible. At first I thought it sounded like a bird, and then it just got really long and annoying. Alright, now we have Saga. Pretty cool. Then Shining Zero. All right. And lastly, Blazer Fadran armor. We have a winner. Next, we'll try him in the Eye Sword. So we'll pop in Ultra No Haha. So there you go. I think the reason hers is a little lackluster is just because we never really see her transform or attack. She's just kind of like there living on the planet. Alright, so then we have 80. Then Great. Then the Earth. All right. Then we got Saga. That one kind of sounded like a sneeze. Shining Zero. Yellow still turns the blade green. And then Blazer Fadran armor. Alright. There we go. Some classic weird Blazer grunting sounds. So a pretty fun assortment. Like I said, I have no idea how they choose these assortments, what makes them pick the characters they do. Some of them are just older Ultramen, some of them are form changes, things like that. So I don't know, but it's a cool assortment, really fun and colorful. Sounds are pretty decent in the Arizer. Some are better than others, but you know, they're still kind of fun in the iSword, that kind of stuff. I didn't show these in the Galaxer because the way the Galaxer works, it doesn't have a reader, so the sounds it makes are not different. It just kind of makes the cube make sounds, and since these have no sounds, it didn't really seem like there was a point to put them in there, so that's why I left that part out in case anyone was curious. But yeah, this honestly might be the end of it. I don't know if 46 will be the last Arc Cube. I haven't seen any listings or pre-orders or anything go up for a third wave of Candy Toy or Gashapon, so I don't know. Could have missed it, very possible. And if anyone sees it, you know, please let me know in the comments or message me on Twitter or something like that, because I definitely would like to keep going. But yeah, this might be it. I mean, at this point, I've gotten both waves of Candy Toy and Gashapon and all the deluxe cubes, so the only thing I'm missing are the 3 premium Bandai sets to have, I guess, a complete collection. Although I guess there were 2 promotional cubes as well. I gotta track them down. But in any case, I feel like this gimmick line was fairly easy to complete. I don't think these were too hard to track down. Like, they're not like Gochizo where they're flying off the shelves or the flying out of the machines, I guess I should say, and are super hard to find. I feel like it was fairly easy to track down, and it was a kind of reasonable amount to collect as well. So I think it's a fun gimmick. If this really is the end, I had a fun time collecting these. The stickers were pretty easy to apply. I liked the cube as a gimmick. My only complaint about them as a whole is that they didn't do enough in the roleplay items, and I feel like they themselves should have had sounds. I think even though they are Candy Toy and Gashapon, because they come as solid cubes, you don't have to assemble them, they could have put some electronics in these. Even if it would have made them a little bit more expensive, personally, I would have been okay with it. I liked in years past, I always kind of look back to like Kamen Rider 01, that kind of time frame, where the DX had lights and sounds, and then the Gashapon or Candy Toy had just sounds. I always felt like that was a fair trade-off to make them a little cheaper, and I feel like these should have been handled the same way. The DX ones should have had lights and sounds, maybe additional sounds like they have the second mode where you can have all that. I don't need these to do all of that, but you should get like something when you press the button on the side. When you put it in the Arizer, it should do something on its own, like make a sound or add something to it. Even if they just said their own name, something like that could have been fun. Just something. So I think it's a fun gimmick. I think the potential was there. I think they could have been a little bit better. But overall, I did have fun collecting these, and I'm happy to have almost a complete collection. Just a couple holes to fill in. But yeah, overall, I think this is a fun assortment. Like I said, if you can find it for a reasonable price, I think it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you've been collecting all this time. Or if you just have a favorite, maybe just pick that one up. They're relatively inexpensive individually. Probably find them on like Mandarake, Yahoo Japan Auctions, Buyee, the usual third-party places. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.